running on meeting theater instead of real work. All that talking is leaving no time to actually do the work. No wonder everything feels so rushed and chaotic. It's not just about you, your role, and your department. That's a very narrow view. The people that get ahead understands how the entire machine works. That makes you invaluable. Sometimes you work with people that want to see you crash and burn, and they will withhold information from you that could help you. Nothing hits harder than realizing that that person is your boss. There are way too many corporate freeloaders, and they're getting promoted. We know these people, the people who get the credit for group wins when they've contributed nothing. I think it's the same people that slap their name on college projects are the same ones that are slapping their name on work projects. The higher you go up, the more you realize that you're basically surrounded by one big alumni network. Getting ahead at work is way more about who you know than what you know, and that's something that no one wants to actually admit. And that's why if you want to advance your career, you got to play the game and you have to build your network. And also, high school never ended. We just traded cafeteria drama for Zoom room politics. Same cliques, same popularity contests, same mean girls, except now we're just legally able to drink and we're not working for movie passes and skating rink money. We working to pay our bills, support our family, and put a little money to the side for joy and rainy days.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. She's right. I think that too many of us think that success in corporate America or in life is all about just hard work. Too often, people go to these jobs and they think, well, if I just work hard, I'll win. And that's not the case. When I was a kid, I can remember my father telling me, you have to be twice as hard as the white man. You have to be twice as hard as the next man. Maybe I'm the only one that was told that. But I'm sure there was somebody else that heard the same thing from uncles and fathers and cousins and whatnot, that you got to be twice as hard as the next man or the white man. I get it. I get their perspective. But what they didn't teach us is how to play the game. Sometimes it's not just about how hard you work. Sometimes it's about understanding how to play the game. That's what this conversation is about. It's about, opening the door. It's about shedding some light on the game. It's about shedding some light on what takes place in corporate America. And oftentimes it's not just about how hard you work. Now, that's a fundamental part. You still got to be able to do the job. But being able to play the game and understanding the game is so important. When we were out here just trying to work hard, grind, go, 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 the next guy was teaching their kids how to play the game, and they learned how to play the game. And we didn't. Our parents didn't know how to play the game. Our grandparents didn't know how to play the game. Our cousins didn't know how to play the games. And we're just learning how to play this game of corporate America. But you got to learn how to play. You can't get on the basketball court. You can't get on the football court if you don't know how to play the game. It's not always the most talented person on the football field that's going to win, but it's that person that's smart and truly understands the game that wins. Tom Brady wasn't the most talented quarterback ever, but Tom Brady knew how to play the game. And I'll say this last part. Sometimes we think that success is tied to reality, and oftentimes it's not. Sometimes it's tied to the perception of reality. If I go in and, my associate is a hard worker, but I think they're crap, well, I'm probably gonna get rid of them at some point. I know that doesn't sound right, doesn't sound fair, but that's just reality. That if my perception of them is that, they're a loafer, they don't really do what I need them to do, they don't integrate with the team the way I need them to integrate with the team, I'm probably not gonna keep them long. But the opposite side of that is that this associate could be an average associate. But if I think that they're a hard worker, if I think that they're, engaged, if they know how to play the game, oftentimes they survive a lot longer. It gets deeper and deeper the higher you go. So I'll say this. I didn't have a problem much as she said, but learn how to play the game. That's what I'm trying to give you now. Give you a little taste of the game. Love to hear your comments. Thanks for listening.